In news, Governor Olurotimi Akeredolu of Ondo State has backed the governor of Zamfara, says is absolutely what we should be doing now. Guess what, Erubo? Gumi kicks as Akeredolu backs Matawalle's Bello call for citizens to arm themselves. You know what? It starts as a trickle. You know, when rain is about to fall, it comes in little droplets. We call it a trickle. And before you know it, it becomes a full-blown, it's not all the time, but at times it just starts gradually, just see trickles of rain here and there. And before you could say Jack Robinson, it's a full-blown fall, and you can hear the sound on top of the roofs going so, just imagine a raining day. So these are things that are going on. And guess what? It started with the governor of Katsina State, who said people should carry arms. And after that, the governor of Zamfara State, and as you and I can see now, the governor of Ondo State, Olurotimi Akeredolu, has seriously backed this call, calling it absolutely necessary because people cannot die in vain and doing nothing. If you heard what happened in Texas a few hours ago, you know, we heard what happened in Texas. A young man came and they started shooting in church, and before he could kill one or two, he was gunned down. Why? Because in America, people are licensed to carry arms. So before he could cause further damage, he was gunned down. But in Nigeria, one person will come in with guns and start shooting, and nobody will say anything. Okay, let's get all the details. Erubo Gumi kicks as Akeredolu backs Matawalle's call for arms, says he will soon implement such in Ondo State. Lucky Erubo has kicked against the call for Governor Bello Matawalle of Zamfara State to the people of the state to bear arms to defend themselves against bandits. The CDS faulted the directive yesterday when he addressed journalists at the opening of the joint exercise of the National Defense College and War College of the Armed Forces of Nigeria, code name Exercise Ground Nationalist in Abuja. Erubo's position is supported by the Kedat Islamic clergy, Gumi, who expressed reservation over the call for Nigerians to resort to self-defense. Gumi said the approach might lead to anarchy and more extrajudiciary killing may continue. Gumi is afraid that they will start killing the Fulani headsmen, so he does not want anything to happen to them so that they can carry out more devastation. That's what Gumi is afraid of. That is his concern. In case you are not aware, that is what really troubles him. Gumi has stated this on his verified Facebook page yesterday, asked if Zamfara will start arming farmers and villagers, being the wide west of Africa today, can control the spread of anarchy and a strategic killing that will turn Nigeria into a river of blood flow. Later, Erubo argued that the call was not right, as the armed forces and other security agencies were on hands and challenges were being tackled. That's not true. He, however, said it was the responsibility of the Attorney General of the Federation to look at the Constitution and the laws to see whether the governor has such power. Erubo said he was yet to understand the basis for asking citizens in Zamfara State to bear arms. He believed that in view it is not the right way to go. Of course, there are actions that members of the security agencies and armed forces, in particular the police and other security agencies, are doing to address the issue of insecurity. That's not true. There is no insecurity there. And other issues the government is carrying out to address this insecurity currently ongoing. But I would like to say that not intend that as much as in the Federation, the Attorney General should explain what this really means. If what I read and what I hear that the governor of Ondo State has backed the call and says he will soon begin such in Ondo State, then there is serious concern to be worried. So the governor of Ondo State has backed the call. Yeah, the governor of Ondo State said he totally agrees with the governor of Zamfara State, and he will soon ask the people of Ondo State to join in the quest of carrying arms to protect themselves, as the federal government of Nigeria apparently has failed in the protection of lives and property, and people cannot stand, fold their arms, and watch this go on indiscriminately, doing absolutely nothing. So this is what is happening, and why Nigerians are beginning to watch the call and are saying it is about, It is time for Nigerians to protect themselves. It is time for Nigerians to do the needful. I mean, a country where we can see that, there is a lot of bribe, a lot of untold things going on, and things have gone beyond you can imagine. It is becoming, a real point of call for Nigerians to rise up to the occasion and to ensure that insecurity and all, okay, that is going on, is brought to an end. So this is why every well-meaning Nigerian must work to it and see to it that these things come to an end, because the country, have gone beyond you can imagine. There's so much devastation. There is so much devastation. Okay, so this is what is going on. This is what is happening. So this is what you need to know. Nigeria, there is all kinds of things that is going on. And Nigerians, we need to be wise. We need to be very wise. Okay, we need to be very wise and do not allow these things to continue. All that is happening are clear indications and violation of the fundamental human right. Nigerians must be wise. Nigerians must take cue, okay, and ensure that nothing is left, unturned, because the devastation and all that is going on tells us of how bad things currently are. Okay, I mean, Buhari has failed. He failed immensely and woefully. He failed in no small way, and everybody is watching how this man has failed. A president that cannot address the nation, a man that cannot stand and defend the nation when things are going on. In fact, the last time he spoke about the Fulanis, he said that he does not know them, doing any other thing than carrying sticks. I mean, there are evidences, video, everything showing to the fact that these people have destroyed the nation in no small way. And what do you do? What do you do? You say nothing is going on and there's no cause for alarm. What do you do? Absolutely nothing about it. Okay, no, absolutely nothing about it. So these are the days upon us, and why every one of us must ensure that critical position is taken to ensure that we do not allow evil personnel to continue to destroy this nation in devastation. It's about time. It's about time. So Nigerians, we all need to rise up to the occasion and refuse. People who do not mean well for this nation to become leaders. We've made a mistake before with Buhari. Do we want to continue on such? Do you want to allow Buhari, another Buhari to come on board? Because the question is, if we do not get our PVCs and votes, is the question there is, so do you want Buhari to continue? Buhari continuing shows that, you have not voted, and so they've installed their own person. Okay, they've installed their own person. So this is exactly what is going on. Leave us a comment. Bye for now.